going on, guys? It's Captain Multiverse, and Valentine's Day was a really fun time for me and my girlfriend, and she got me some really cool stuff. So we have matching jade. Well, it's okay. I'll fix that in a minute, honey. It's okay. I got we got matching jade necklaces. So she has the phoenix piece, and then I have the dragon one, and so um it makes up both together. Ours together when joined together makes up a heart. But that's actually not what this video is about. As you can see by my shirt, guys, I'm sporting some brand new Old Navy Doctor Doom merch, which I got courtesy of my mom as a late Christmas gift. Because if you guys don't know, and I haven't told you guys on the channel, right after Christmas, or right before, well, yeah, right after, yeah, before Christmas, and right early January, my grandma unfortunately passed away. So my family decided not to have Christmas. So yeah, kind of getting late gifts sometimes. But since it was more about Valentine's Day, even though I referenced the shirt, on Valentine's Day, my amazing girlfriend, the amazing Rebecca, that you've seen on some wonderful streams sometimes, not only did she get me this matching jade necklace, but I've not gotten to do a figure unboxing with you guys in a while. And since 2026 is the year of Doom, we have the official Fantastic Four. So this was actually released in 2025, but in 2025, on Amazon, this is was the last one in stock. They might have restocked here, but this, even though he did not appear in the film except for an end credit scene, this is the official Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four movie. But here's the thing. Now, I was gonna be like, this doesn't look anything like RDJ. It's hard to tell, right? Well, they don't show his face. But the good news is there will be a lot of merch dropped this year. Especially, I've already seen postings of we're gonna get some Doctor Doom Oreos coming. I heard about that, so that's pretty cool. So it's a big year for Doom. So we're even out a new rating for all Doom products. We're gonna pull a Rhodey from the Marvel movies, where Rhodey says, boom, you're looking for this. So instead of the normal rating scale, instead of doing stars, we're gonna do Dooms. So it's gonna be like, Doom, are you looking for this? Because Doom, are you looking for this, guys? Because this is the official Fantastic Four. And like I said, this is a very special figure to me because my girlfriend got this. I will promise you guys this. This will not be the last Doctor Doom unboxing of an item this year. There will be more. And there will probably be more figures because if more things come out from the film, then like the Pokemon, we gotta collect them all. So guys, I'm gonna read the description for you guys on the back, and I'll actually show you the description so you can see a look at the figure. And then we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna take it out and talk about the character, the accessory, and then we're gonna give it those ratings of like the quality of the figure. Is it a 5 out of 10 Dooms? Is it a 10 out of 10 Doom? You looking for this? Like, it could be anything. But so the description says as follows: Doctor Doom, Marvel Legends series. Victor Von Doom uses his incredible intelligence, not just intelligence, incredible, which means he's at such a high level than an average person. And it says he also has mystical abilities, which is something they have kept out of every other live-action iteration of Doctor Doom. He's just been like Palpatine in a green hood. Yes, Reed Richards, I will destroy you with my force lightning. Like, yeah, he's been like that kind of deal. Just a typical mustache-twirling villain. That's not Doctor Doom, bro. Do you guys know how awesome Doctor Doom is? The greatest Marvel villain and probably one of my favorite Marvel characters of all time. And so, yeah, you're just seeing the mystic abilities. And he says he will use his intelligence and his mystic abilities to oppose the Fantastic Four. And then for you guys, I know I have subscribers in other countries. If you guys want to read it in your language, it's up here. So here's what the back of the box looks. On the side box, you have the artwork of Doctor Doom's face. And here's the front of it. And then it says on the back that you get one piece of the Super Skrull line. So if we end up tracking down the other Fantastic Four figures, we can build ourselves a Super Skrull. So let us know in the comments if you guys want to see that unboxing for the Super Skrull, because we'll try to collect more figures. You can get Doctor Doom is the first figure of this line. You can get Reed Richards with a beard, not Pedro Reed, Comics Reed, looking more like John Krasinski here, but that's okay. Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and The Thing, as well as She-Hulk. So but it just labels her here as Hulk K. No, it just says Hulk on it. But anyway, let's open this sucker up and let's see what our rating's gonna be. We're gonna look at the figure and then the accessories. So I hope everyone's been having a great night. I came home from work a little bit ago, was surprised by my family and my girlfriend. So that was amazing. So let's open this sucker up and see what we're doing with it. I love the Fantastic Four packaging. The fact it still says Fantastic Four on it. When you know they're gonna make like 6 zillion Doomsday ones of these things, which is crazy. But okay, so we got a Fantastic Four backdrop here, so it shows the Fantastic Four symbol. That's kind of nice. We might keep that part because we might want to use it as like, maybe we could keep it as a display for him.
You do backdrop, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. So we'll go over the figure first, and then we'll look at the accessories. But so they do this a lot in figures. Whenever these characters get capes, their capes sometimes get stuck in the plastic. It's just a precaution to make sure that they stay in the plastic. Or certain plastic. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go over the figure and then we'll look at the other accessories. So the figure has his cape is movable. The hood, from what I can see, does not come off, but his head does turn on a swivel. And being that this is a Marvel Legends, his joints turn about a third. Oh, okay, so he's got double jointed hands and knees, pullable arms. His legs spread out about martial arts style length, which makes he'll be a great component for Sanji. Okay, and does this come off? Let's see. It looks designed, but I want to see if it actually comes off. So he does have. Oh, guys, good news. The holster does unhook itself, and oh my gosh, yep, your Doctor Doom comic accurate handgun does go in his hand. So you can give Doom his iconic handgun from the comics. And if you wanted to hold it, it looks like this with the handgun in his hand. But you can also, if you don't want him to hold it, you're worried about losing your accessories, it does go back in its holster. The holster's paint is really nice. We did get 2 Doom heads. This Doom here, pretty cool. He does pose really good with his cape. So you want to see him stand up. And the cape, like I said, it looks like the cape does come off. He's got jet boosts behind it. Really good detail on the cape. It's got everything that a Doctor Doom cape should have. The one mask he has here, they do a really good job of like, even looking at his eyes, you cannot tell that when they made this figure that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be Iron Man. Because it just looks like Doom. Like you can't tell if it's Robert Downey Jr.'s eyes. But we'll get more Dooms, and I'm sure we'll be more Robert Downey Jr. Because he said he loved the comics so much that he did so much research and dedication. So you know there's going to be a lot more Doom stuff.
If you don't mind me interrupting, we can also get Human Torch in the thing as well.
Oh, did you find on Amazon? Okay. So that's the next one we should maybe go after. Considering we know we've been, they're all released. Yeah, so we want to look for more from the same series because literally then we can build more pieces of the Super Scroll. So the other head comes on pretty easily. Does this one come out of the hood? Okay, it looks like it could. But so if we want to change the hoods, this one has a different looking mouthpiece from the comics. The material is really good. The hood is a very compressed. The fabric that they made out of it is almost Black Series quality, which is the Star Wars figure line I used to collect. So that's pretty good. And then so our first piece of our other 2 accessories is we have a Super Scroll leg. So this is the first piece of the Super Scroll you can get. And the next figure I think we're going to review is probably going to be Johnny when we can get Johnny. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you don't want him to have his weapons, every Marvel Legends figure, if you just want to have a fist fight with people, every Marvel Legends figure comes with additional hands for just like a fist fight. So if you want to pose him and give him a cool pose like a fist fight level, he's got 2 metal hands that represent his stuff. The paint is very nice, a good metallic color. Yeah, I feel like this figure, the fact that the arms go out all the way so he can pose and the cool thing is this hand is positioned in a way where he can do the Vader Force joke, which is funny considering he is literally Vader was literally stolen from everything that's cool about Doctor Doom. You guys don't know, trivia fact, Marvel had Doctor Doom, and George Lucas, as amazing as he was like, well, Darth Vader is an original character. A lot of concepts for the idea of Vader as Vader come from Doctor Doom. Because, not necessarily everything, but both share the idea of wanting to have their base in the castle. Both are terrifying overlords. Both have surprisingly interesting swords. Another one that they also do is both have incredible power, and both do not. Victor Von Doom actually had a very attractive looking face in the comics, but then when the accident happened that caused him to get his powers, his face, it's kind of like you guys ever heard the tale of the Man in the Iron Mask? It's kind of like that, where they at one point a lot of people used to punish people by trapping them in an iron mask, and so Doom was basically so in the comics, I explained this to my girlfriend actually. Doom, yeah, go ahead.
Didn't he self-impose that on?
Yes. So in some iterations he did. Now in this one iteration, he did it because in the comics, one issue of the comics, he actually did it because his mortal enemy is Mephisto, being the devil of Marvel, and Mephisto took Doom's mom, Cynthia Von Doom, and so Mephisto, so Doom wanted to literally protect himself. He was getting dragged into hell overnight when trying to do things. So the mask actually prevented him from Mephisto's powers from working on him, which is a big deal. Yeah, looking at this figure, guys, love, we got to give points on everything. Articulation, I'm going to give it easily a 10 out of 10. I've had a lot of Marvel Legends figures over the years, and I'm biased as fuck because this is Doom, but I have not had a Doom figure of this scale. I've only had I think they called them the 3.5 inch, really small figures. This is more fit for my hand. This is about 6 inches. And if you want to see a comparison, so Doom and Sanji from One Piece, they stand about equal height, except Doom is the people that make the anime figures. Their quality is much cheaper. I just wanted this really badly because it was when I got this figure, and I did do an unboxing when I got him, I love the character in the anime, and I really just wanted to be able to have a collection of the One Piece characters, and I had the anime brand for Naruto as well for certain figures. I had a Sasuke somewhere if I can ever find it, but
Zoro.
yeah, Zoro would be nice to get for sure. And so when I had these, it was just a cool quality. I didn't have any other figures all my other figures are in storage, but I planned to get that entire wave of Fantastic Four. When we get the entire wave, we'll build a Super Scroll, and when all the figures are out, when we have them all, we'll do a video where we can put all of them next to each other so you can see all of them. But this is one of the nicest Marvel Legends figures I've had, and I don't have a problem with Marvel Legends. I had a lot of Marvel Diamond Select ones that they stole at the Disney store, which were around the same height but different designs. They came with stands. They're a bit more pricey, but they're really good quality. Now this one for a Marvel Legend figure, which is only about, I think they're only $20 a piece. Sometimes cheaper. This one was exclusive because they were only selling this last one. But this Doom, I have to say, like I said, I'll get other Doom figures, but this is definitely for a comic book inspired costume from the original for the original concept of Doom connected to the Fantastic Four toy line. For a toy line figure, it is straight tier quality. This is definitely S tier Doom. I would say if Doom had more accessories, maybe some magic abilities and some other weapons that we'll probably see for the movie figures, maybe a mystical yeah, you want to look? No worries. Maybe a mystical weaponry of some of his magic, things kind of like Doctor Strange's spell energy, or if you have or if he has or if you gave him a a sword like he has in the comics and stuff, which I think he'll don in the movie eventually, that'd be sick. But the fact he comes with his traditional gun that he's known for having is peak. And his accessories, we have 2 hands, we have a scroll, we have the first of the scroll legs, and we have 2 heads that we can change for Doom. So I gotta say, this is probably the nicest Marvel Legends figure, nicest figure reviews I've done in a long time. I gotta give him, I'm gonna go 10 Dooms out of 10 for sure. It is overall, and it's not just that my girlfriend got it for me. I just really appreciate the figure. He's gonna be on display for all my streams and everything, and he totally goes with the room. If you guys can't see my background, my kitchen, I have a Spider-Man poster behind me. I have a Captain America figure, and a Hulk. Oh, not a figure. Captain America poster made of like real metal, and then you have a Hulk poster as well. And another, I pointed Spider-Man first. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if you said poster or
Oh yeah.
figure.
There's also another one over there for both Spider-Man. So 2 different Spider-Man posters, and then there's also a Iron Man one, 2 different ones, one metal and one like full-blown poster. But also, babe, go get the game. I want to show them the game as
Which
well.
one?
The one with our big comic one I showed you.
The this one?
Yeah. Thank you, Sweden. All right, so I also want to show you guys this, guys. My mom brought this as a Christmas gift, and we might be playing this game. We might actually do a stream or a video if we figure out how this works. So this is a game called Comic Hunters. We can play it with up to 4 players, and it looks like a regular Marvel comic, right? So you can hunt for rare issues of comics. So it gives you a number, and then it feels like a pirate hunt. It looks like you write down notes and stuff and look for specific issues of comics. So we're looking for number 1 issues. It's a 60-minute game, apparently, it says. And it's a card game about collecting comics. So that's something we might be implementing in the future very soon. But I wanted to share it to you because it is related to Marvel news. And you guys, if you want to see all the latest Marvel news, all that stuff, just to let you guys know, for the community tonight, we will be streaming alongside multiple videos dropping tonight. We will be streaming a little bit of Marvel Rivals. As you know, I'm rocking my Doctor Doom shirt, so I'm definitely going to be wanting to talk some Marvel tonight. But we'll also be streaming a little bit of Fortnite because, guys, holy shit, we got some fucking Power Ranger skins. I couldn't help myself because, you know, everyone, old school Power Ranger fans are like, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that's the shit. Look, it was great to get Tommy. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. But I grew up on the era of Power Rangers where Mighty Morphin was classic, will always be iconic. But I always loved dinosaurs. Like one of the I studied in like high school. I loved the idea of dinosaurs, everything, and I think dinosaurs are really cool. So
Isn't it the Zoids or something?
The Zords, yeah, the Zords are dinosaurs, and there was actually real dinosaurs they hunted too.
Really?
So that one, Down with Thunder dealt with dinosaurs, and the idea of Power Rangers meets like Indiana Jones, like studying like archaeological dinosaurs and crazy stuff, kind of really worked for me. I'm like, the idea of Power Rangers meets Jurassic Park really, really worked for me. So I love the show. And speaking of Jason David Frank, I now have 3 costumes of his because in Fortnite, I can alternate between the Green Ranger, the Gold Ranger, which has the gold and white from his White Ranger days. But then I also have his Black Ranger from... So when he's in Down with Thunder, he's no longer...
Down with Thunder, that's what I was trying
Yeah, when he's in Down with Thunder, he's no longer a member of he's no longer a member of just like the team in the terms of like being a teenager and playing with the team. He was like the mentor he was like the new Zordon. But imagine if Zordon decided to suit up with the other. In fact, one of my favorite lines of his from the show is one of the villains says, "Aren't you a little old for this, Tommy?" And he takes the woofer and he says, "I might be old, but I can still pull it off." And he goes crazy. Typical Jason David Frank. So amazing. And then so it was a bundle. So I got that skin that I'll be playing as. But then also we got Trent, my favorite. We call him an extra ranger. Like so, like ranger teams normally have like 5 rangers of like the regular colors, but then you get 2 extra rangers. And they introduced this character called the White Down with Thunder Ranger, his real identity was Trent. And Trent was his Zord is the Dragon Zord, special type of almost like a pterodactyl, but white.
Oh.
And so his was his his whole thing was had the coolest everything. His helmet was cool, and they wanted to do an homage to the fact that when Tommy debuted in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he was a villain first and then became a hero. So they made him instead of the evil Green Ranger, they did an evil White Ranger.
Oh, is that what they did?
Yeah. So he's a White Ranger. So his visor's red. His weapon was actually inspired by Tommy's Dragon Dagger, except they made it a feather. And he would just attack people.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you'll see more gameplay of that later. But so that's kind of cool. So we got lots of cool stuff to talk about that because I've been waiting. I heard there'd be more Power Ranger skins. I had hoped they would get some other skins from my favorite era of Power Rangers, but I'm glad they picked my favorite era because I'm gonna be blasting that Down of Thunder theme and going crazy. So yeah, guys, I know we got a little sidetracked at the end, but if you guys enjoyed the review, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. If you did not like the review, then the Doom Fist is coming down, and it's gonna be a bad day. But I'm just playing. No. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to put them on display for you guys. And the next time we get a new figure, you'll get another Captain Multiverse review. So without further ado, thanks for watching, guys, and step into the multiverse. Have a great day.